Hey guys, welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about the Arizona Cardinals and the players on their teams that I'm either staying away from or drafting this season. The first player I'm going to talk about is Kenyan Drake. He was traded to the midseason last year and did pretty well. Some inconsistent games, but overall he's pretty solid RB1, RB2. So as of now, people like Miles Sanders and Melvin Gordon are getting drafted above him, which I feel like Sanders and Drake are pretty close because I don't entirely trust the Eagles and Sanders, but Sanders could be pretty solid. So right now I'd probably draft Sanders over Drake, but Melvin Gordon is definitely someone I don't want to draft over Kenyon Drake, especially in the offense that he's in. Kenyon Drake right now is going late second, early third, but he's definitely climbing, and people are getting like aware of what he is. So last year, his average yards per carry was 4.8 yards, which was fourth in the league, which is pretty damn good. Um, so it kind of the Arizona Cardinals showed that they wanted to use him based on the fact that they let David Johnson go, and they also completely went away from him last year. David Johnson had, I don't know if he's injured or anything, but like they just did not want to use him. So, and then the guy behind him is just Chase Edmonds, which there's pretty much no competition. He's decent running back, but nothing really surprising about that. And his career yards per carry is actually pretty good too, at 4.8 yards per carry as well. So, why him now? Because he's been in the league since 2016, and you're only hearing about him now. Well, in 2016, he was with Miami Dolphins with the coach Adam Gase. This dude, you can just shows that he's just not a good coach. In Miami, he was also in the first 2 years he was shadowed by Jay Ajayi, who for his first year in 2016 he had two 200-yard games and one 100-yard game in that season. But that secured him the starting job, even though he was so inconsistent. It was unbearable at a fantasy sake, because I did have him and I'd start him and he'd give me like 5 points. Then I'd bench him and give me a fucking uh, 30, 40. So that's the Adam Gase effect, as I'm gonna call it. It's just terrible. In Miami he had an average of yards per carry of about 3.7 compared to his 5.2 yards per carry in Arizona. Yeah, so that's why Drake couldn't shine. And then last year it was just tank season for Miami. They just had terrible quarterbacking. I'm not gonna blame the coaching yet, just because I don't know if Brian Flores could do something with Tua this year, but he just couldn't do crap last year um, in that tank. And this season, like, Arizona is just one of the most hyped teams this year, I think, based on their second year quarterback Kyle Murray and their second year coach Cliff Kingsbury. I can't say his name properly, but both him and the coach, and then they added D Hop and they drafted a couple of linemen. This is gonna be a high-powered offense, and I think I want Drake here just because of the high-powered offense. Um, yeah, coaching. This guy is just. You could see flashes of it last year with Kyler Murray, and Kyler Murray's gonna be growing over the offseason. Added D Hop, all this is just gonna be a good place for him. Next player to talk about, this guy, Hopkins. Right now, he's going in like late first round, and my strategy in drafts is definitely RB first. RB, yeah, running back first. I always want to draft running back first unless I need to draft. Unless the ADPs don't work out. Like I'm drafting Michael Thomas if he drops to maybe like 6 or 7, but like I want to get the Zeke's, the Barkley, CMC, Dalvin Cook, Derrick Henry, um, maybe Aaron Jones. Like there's running backs are too scarce this season that I don't really want to waste first round pick on someone who is switching teams, even though they're being a high powered offense, is ADP. I don't like it personally. But I think there is another one. Kirk. Yeah, Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk is definitely a late round sleeper just because deep threat, and he's not going to see the number one corner at all. That would be for Hopkins, which is also another reason. Like new with Kyler, gotta get that chemistry. But I feel like Christian Kirk could be that Will Fuller, like besides the injuries. Like Will Fuller is just injury prone, but I don't think Christian Kirk is at all. That means he'll definitely D Hop will take number one corner and maybe even a safety, leaving the middle of the field and all that open for Kirk to run. And I feel like Kirk is in for a pretty good season. Even though I know Larry Fitzgerald's there, he's just getting a bit old. I feel like I don't know how much Fitzgerald will be there, especially going deep and having just more of an explosive player. So I think Christian Kirk could be a really good late round sleeper, maybe in 12 to 14 man teams. 10 man leagues, there's some players I would draft late rounds, like rookies and stuff, but as of now, like he's pretty good late rounder. And okay, moving on to the quarterback. This guy, personally, I'm not going for him because of my draft strategy of waiting for a quarterback. But if you see him in like sixth round, 6th round, you can snatch him up because he's gonna be in the Lamar Jackson this year, like 100%, definitely. People did say stuff about like Baker Mayfield doing this, but I think he's more of a Lamar Jackson case than a Baker Mayfield case. Since just the coach, man, and the high-powered offense, honestly, I wouldn't mind anyone in this offense. Just like, especially me thinking about DFS too. Like, man, this is gonna be a good offensive target, and if you can get them at season long, start it. Even if you need backups like Kirk, you can play him in the weeks that they have good matchups. So overall, like D Hop is the only one I'm probably staying away from based on his ADP. I'm not saying he's bad at all, but like new offense, new all this. He's probably gonna get targeted a lot in the first couple of weeks, but we'll have to see how his chemistry is. Right now, at first round pick for D Hop in a new offense, new quarterback, second year quarterback, it might be a little bumpy in his throwing. We'll see, but everyone else seems Kenyan Drake is a smash if you can get him. I've seen him ranked 56th in the NFL rankings. Like these guys, even the people drafting know that he's better than that. People have drafted him in the second, third round with him ranked 56. People know. People are starting to catch on. So if you have drafts soon, he's a steal right now. So yeah, that'll do it for this Arizona Cardinal preview. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Subscribe. Do all that.